We're a family of 5, taking a break from the same old routine of normal life. We've switched out our house for a boat and are working on the adventure of a lifetime.
After we arrived at the Kona coast, we anchored outside the Pu'ukohola National Historic Site to explore the temple ruins and learn about King Kamehameha and his quest to unite the Hawaiian Islands.
It's close to non-native Hawaiians who are not practicing religious.
I believe it's a place that allows for the power and the energy of our ancestors to be honed in.
The people of our island are now caught between the conflicting winds of Kohala and Kahu.
Now it's Kiu and Kamehameha.
Snorkeling, swimming, and enjoying the warm waters occupied most of our time along the Kona coast, and everyone learned to dive deep and stay underwater for longer periods of time to find urchins, follow fish, and float alongside turtles.
So, we're fueling up at the only fuel dock, and it is stress-inducing. It's our first Medmoor style tie-up to a dock. You have to grab one of these mooring balls behind me. That's the one we picked because it's away from the boat, other boats beside us. And then back in straight, tie on with the bow before you hit the dock, and then tie up at the back without hitting the dock or your neighbors. Fortunately, we don't really have neighbors. There's no one on this side, and these guys are a couple of balls behind us or beside us. Still stressful. Stressful. We did it.
Don't.
50 gallons? We're back to measuring gallons.
Back to gallons. Back to freedom units. Don't pull us in, guys.
But I need to get off.
But see the rocks?
No pressure, Hunter. Oh, there's a sea turtle.
That is a big sea turtle.
That is a really big sea turtle. Yeah. Sea turtle.
I know. How exciting.
We're on Maui. We finally made it to Maui. We spent a long time on the big island of Hawaii, and this morning we left at 4 in the morning, and we sailed up to the southeast, definitely southish side of Maui, and we are at some McKenna Beach. It is absolutely postcard worthy. The sand is iridescent with shells and sparkles. We've got turquoise seas. We've got beautiful trees. There's palm trees on the corners. We've got volcanoes. We've got lava rock. We've got happy kids playing in the surf. It doesn't get better.
Hold on.
Yeah, I'm going. It's quite nice here, if you like that kind of postcard look.
Stop.
After crossing to Maui and enjoying time on McKenna Beach, we sailed across to the Molokini Crater. Famous for its water clarity, the volcanic crater is usually busy with tour boats and visitors like us coming to snorkel and dive the underwater crater. It wasn't the best conditions for enjoying the crater, so we enjoyed a relatively quiet mooring field. The mooring ball system was unlike anything we'd encountered before, with the attachment points found about 10 feet underwater. Andrea dove down to grab the ring and swim it up to the surface to tie on our bridle. Crossing back to Maui, we sailed alongside Lahaina. At this point, it was about 1 year after the terrible fires that burned the downtown city almost completely. We were very grateful to learn that the dinghy's dock was still accessible, as were a few square blocks of town that included a grocery store. Everyone was friendly and positive, and we're glad to see people coming to enjoy and appreciate their island.
And the last time I made this hat, I got mucked off. I didn't get it. I made 4.
Yeah, you made some Monopoly cards too? Let's
I
see.
made 13.
What are yours?
Give the other players $300.
Okay.
And you get to use the train because the train's the best one.
Okay.
You get 3 hotels. for the
Nice.
thing. And give the other players $20.
Give the other players $20. Nice. Okay, you guys gonna play the game with your new cards?
Yes.
Nice. Okay, have fun.
Today, people, we're going to
A local Hawaiian sailor gave us a tip to sail around the north side of Molokai, since the wind and waves conditions were in rare agreement, and the sailing would be good. Good being relative here in Hawaii, since every side of every island is exposed to the open ocean. This direction gave us a rare vantage point for seeing the famous sea cliffs. They rise 4,000 feet into the air and are considered the tallest sea cliffs in the world. You lose perspective seeing the cliffs and waterfalls, but every now and then we thought we'd seen a bird, but it was really a helicopter.
Perfect smile. You're holding a rainbow.
Surfing Molokai. Eli and John Morby surfing Molokai.